Hennythemoor, reporting live from the liquor store. And I know it's Sunday, but it's still a fun day. So y'all can slide through and y'all can get intoxicated on this good old Dallas Cowboy content with us today, man. So, we're gonna talk about a couple of things, man. We're gonna talk about the season approaching and what that means for us in terms of preparing for this upcoming season. I'm gonna give y'all some updates on the raffle that we're currently running, man. And we're just gonna have a good time this Sunday morning. So, on your way into the liquor store, I'm gonna need y'all to do a couple things for me. First and foremost, I need y'all to hit that like button for me. If you hit that like button, we'll be able to manipulate this algorithm, and more people will find their way into the liquor store. Next, after you finish hitting that like button, I will need y'all to do me the favor hitting that share button. Because if you hit that share button, you notify more people around, social media, whatever sites you're on, that the liquor store is open for business and they can come in, put their orders in, leave their favorite beverage or refreshment, have a good old time with us. And nextly, man, it's Sunday, but you still have to slap the shit out of an Eagles fan. Because if you slap the shit out of an Eagles fan, man, you will receive half off all the merchandise inside the liquor store. So, if that interests you, man, if you're trying to get you a good deal, a good deal that you can feel, slide on into the liquor store. You make sure, that you use your discount, man. So before I get too far ahead of myself, man, I'm going to actually remind y'all about this raffle, and then I'm going to give y'all the updates on it. So we're still running a ticket raffle right now until August the 1st. And this raffle has 3 prizes to it. The big prize that I know y'all trying to shoot for is the Dallas Cowboy home game ticket against the Philadelphia Eagles. Right? You get a ticket there. It'll have a seat attached to it. So you can go to the game. You can sit back. You can relax. You can enjoy your Cowboy in peace. And have you a good old time watching the Cowboys beat the eyebrows off the Philadelphia Eagles. And seeing that, that the Eagles have not won a game in Dallas since 2017, have not beaten Dak Prescott since 2019. This is probably a guaranteed win. So if you want to go and sit down, enjoy your beverage and watch the Cowboys win an easy game against the Philadelphia Eagles, then send $10. That's the grand prize. Second place winner is going to get a ticket to this same game, but it'll be for general admission only. So you can go in, you can still get your beverages, you can still get your good eats, you can still watch the Dallas Cowboys destroy the Eagles and have you a great time. But it won't have no seat attached to it. But you still can rock out with the rest of the fans because the standing room area be packed. You know what I'm saying? So you'll still have plenty of people to participate with. And then the third place winner is going to get a PlayStation 4 or a Dallas Cowboy jersey of their choice, right? Because I'm not going to hold a gun to your head. You can choose whatever you want to choose. And also, shout out to Michael Atry. My boy just sent me a super sticker worth 10. So that got you an entry for this Dallas Cowboy ticket giveaway. So salute to you, my guy. And if the rest of y'all want to be like my boy Michael Atry and improve your chances of winning this Dallas Cowboy tickets or winning this jersey, or PlayStation 4, whatever you choose, and just hit the super chats, just hit the cash apps, and we do appreciate y'all for everything. And Mike, that got you 3 entries. So let's start the show with that, man. So let's start the show with the raffle update. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all an update on who's leading the way. But real quick, shout out to Michael Atry again. Shout out to my brother Stephen White sliding into the building. Shout out to Double R, part of the Wrench Gang, sliding through the building. So salute to y'all, man, for tapping in with me, man. Salute to y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like and share button, man. Let everybody know that the liquor store is open for business, man. Let them know so they can come through the door and they can get drunk with us. It's no fun to be drunk alone. You know what I'm saying? Like you all want to go out and get intoxicated with your buddies, your best friend, your friend groups. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Hey, Jose, what's up with you? Salute to you. King G done tapped in with me. Salute to you. Thank y'all for showing love, man. Thank y'all for showing love to the channel, man. He said about to roll some herb and watch the show. Salute. All right. So let's go ahead with these updates, man. I know y'all dying to know what y'all odds are walking away with the grand prize. So let's start at the top. The Mickey has 7 entries, so salute to Mickey. I know you're out there somewhere in the world. You may be at church, you know, you may be at work, you know, you may be in the process of slapping up an Eagles fan. But where you at in the world, Mickey, you got 7 entries, so salute to you and thanks for the love. Dwayne Brown, you got 8 entries, so salute to you, man. I appreciate the support. Blake, you got 3 entries. Brian Kite, I know you out there in the world somewhere, but Brian, you only need $5 and you will have a full entry. So you got half an entry right now. So Brian, you about $5 away from getting you a raffle entry. Hoodlum, you got an entry for this draft. For this, this raffle. Sharon Bell has an entry. My brother DC4 Life Texas has 8 of them. Neil, my boy, the serial slapper. Right, my boy got 10 entries. So salute to Neil. You got 10 entries. The Lunatic has an entry for it. Donald Holmes has an entry, has 4 entries actually. I ain't gonna say you're short. You got 4 entries, so salute to you. Taiwan, you got 3 entries. Crystal, you have an entry. Mike DC4L has an entry. Josie Guterres has an entry. King G, you're in the chat. You got 2 entries, so salute to you. Hey, what's up with your DC4 Life Texas? I'm just out here giving the raffle updates right now. You currently have 8 of them. So shout out to you, DC4 Life Texas. You got 8 entries. So salute to you, man. I appreciate you for the love and support. And I pray everything is going well for you, man. You're still in our prayers, man. So salute to you. Let's see. Michael Atri, you got 3 entries. So salute to you. That the one you just sent with your 3rd one. VA Rasta X is leading the way right now. He has 17 of them. Hey, shout out to Kevin Richards. That got you 2 additional entries, for this raffle. So salute to you. So Kevin, let me go ahead and put you in here. Salute. Justin Kitchen, salute to you, man. I see you tapping in with me. God bless you. S.A. Richburg, my brother, salute to you. Thank you for tapping in to the liquor store. All right. So VA Roster X, you got the best odds. You got 17 of those boys. Big Benny, you got an entry. So salute to you. Justin. Oh, to make sure it's the same one. Justin, you got 3 entries. So salute to you. Sugar Daddy 1 has an entry. Salute to you. Damn Dizzle has an entry. Salute to you. Big Dow 1 has an entry. Salute to you. JJ the Mind Feeling Sublime has 2 of them boys. Hey, DC4 Life Texas, I appreciate you for your additional entry, my boy. And you always can get support and love over here, man. It go deeper than this just being a chat box, man. I spend a lot of time with y'all. Like we damn near family. You know what I'm saying? So like we all here for you. We rock with you, or we want nothing but the best for y'all, man. All of y'all, real talk. Like real talk, man. If it was not for y'all, I would not be doing what I'm doing, man. So I'm forever appreciative for all y'all rocking with your boy, coming in, showing love and support. Like, I appreciate the hell out of that. Real talk. All right, so, hey, DC4 Live, instead of 8 entries now, you got 9. You got 9. So, you moved up from 8 to 9. So, salute to you. So, let's see. Where was I? JJ the Mind, my boy. He's out there somewhere, And hopefully, hey, JJ, get your channel up and running, man, so we can do something. You said you want to do a channel. So, get your stuff up and running, man. Let me know something. You somewhere out there, but salute to you. Wonder, what's up with you? You got 1 entry. So salute to you as well. Salter has 2. My brother S.A. Richburg. You just sent you another one. So I was finna announce you. but I have to change it now. So instead of having 11 entries, you have 12. So you have the second best odds behind VA Roster X in winning the Dallas Cowboy ticket. So salute to you, man. And when I say the ticket, I'm talking about the grand prize. There are 3 prizes, but you have the second best odds of winning the grand prize. Mucho booming. My boy always tapping in, showing love. You're out there somewhere. Hope your Sunday morning is going great. You got 2 entries, so salute to you. David Sorrells, another one of our steadfast supporters. My guy got 2 entries, so salute to you. Hope your Sunday morning is going well. Dwayne Morris, you have 2 entries in this ticket raffle, so appreciate you for your support and your love, man. And I will see you soon, man. Hopefully you find your way into the chat before the show is over with. Triple D, right? Triple D, as in Dallas, right? That's a hard hitter right there. He has an entry. Melvin Brownlee, salute to you. You have 4 entries. So I appreciate the support, the love. I hope that your morning is going well. And also hope you find your way into the chat before the show is over. J Money 2. J Money, I said 2. J Money, you got 2 entries. Like, I think you're the one and only J Money, but J Money, you got 2 entries. So salute to you. Let's see. Marquetta. I know you did not want to be included, but you sent, so I still got you in here. So, you got yourself 2 entries. Regina Green, you have an entry. Choctaw, Montana, my boy, you got an entry. The Original People, I know you out there somewhere in the world. You got 3.5 entries. So you're $5 away, from getting another entry. So the next 5 you send The Original People, you will have a raffle entry, an additional one. And I don't want to hear no talk about y'all just showing support, y'all just showing love, right? I do right by my people. So if we have a raffle going on and you send, you will get an entry, right? And that's the end of it. You can argue with me a different day. Jose Banks, my brother, you got 2 entries. So salute to you. NFZ, you also have an entry. So, and remember, when you come in here, right? When you come in here, I need you to put 6 stars, Jose, because you gotta have them putting stars in the chat box instead of putting 5 for the ones we already won. We're talking about manifestation right now. I need you to put 6 stars in the chat box next time you slide up in here, NFZ. I know you out there somewhere in the world getting it in. So, thank you for the support. Make sure you put 6 stars in there because we're going to win, championship number 6 this year. Miss Donna Mama, you sent, 2 raffle entries. So you got 2 raffle entries right now. So I appreciate you for your support. And, best of luck to you, in the raffle. My boy Reggie, you got 3 entries, right? So Reggie has 3 entries. And then last and not least, Mr. Kevin Richards, you got yourself 2 entries by sliding in when you slid in. So that is the current standings for the Dallas Cowboy raffle entries. So remember, those are just the odds. The more you send, the better odds you have. But realistically, it only takes one. In order to win. So, everybody that's entered has a chance of winning the grand prize. So, don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. You still got an opportunity to get that ticket with the seat attached to it for the home game. Jeffrey Smith, salute to you, man. Thank you for sliding in. Love your car, man. I can't really tell, what kind of vehicle it is from here, but it looks like an old school. I love old school vehicles. So, that mug is definitely a hit right there. So now that we got the raffle updates out the way, I just want to tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all for everything y'all do, all the support that y'all show to the channel. Again, I could not do this without y'all. So I appreciate y'all, man. Like real talk. Like real talk. 68 Mustang. Oh yeah, that's the beauty right there, man. That's a beautiful vehicle, my boy. So let's go ahead, man, and jump into the content. Let's go ahead and jump into the content. Because as y'all know, We are getting very, very close to the start of the 2023 season. Now, we really ain't even got a full 3 months. We got 2 months and a little bit of change. We got 2 months and a little bit of change. And then, the season's going to kick off. It's under 30 days, really, until the Dallas Cowboys are in Oxnard. There's a lot of things happening at a rapid pace. Terry Stewart, what's up, man? He said, what's good, Henny? Keep putting that work, brothers. Salute. Tommy Montoya, that slid in. Good morning to you, man. Thank y'all for tapping in and showing love to the channel, man. I appreciate y'all for all the love, my dogs. So, yeah, man. So, we're getting close to a lot of key milestones, in the ramp up to the season. So, there are still a couple of things the Dallas Cowboys have to resolve, before the season starts. Right. And this is something that we touched on like a week or so ago. And the Dallas Cowboys are still in the same position as they were 2 weeks ago. You need 90 people. You need 90 people on your roster before you can go into training camp. Right, before your official training camp starts, you are supposed to take 90 people in with you. Right, Sugar Daddy. I will definitely have a kicker added to this roster. And salute to you. As it stands right now, the Dallas Cowboys only have 88 people on their current roster. Right? They only have 88 people. So theoretically, the Dallas Cowboys are going to have to pick up 2 people, in the coming months. Like really next month. They got between now and the start of when they get to Oxnard to fill in 2 roster spots. Now, as Sugar Daddy Warren pointed out, a kicker, should be the obvious choice. A veteran kicker, does not matter who. It could be Robbie Gould. It could be Suckup. It can be it could be Crosby. It could be any, of the current free agent kickers, who are veterans who have playoff experience kicking. And I'll be fine with that. But this other open roster spot should probably go to a quarterback. And I'm going to tell you why. Because now you can get a free game day roster spot for a emergency quarterback, right? Because you can get a free game day roster spot for an emergency quarterback who can only play if the 2 quarterbacks in front of him get injured. I think the Dallas Cowboys should really, really, really consider, bringing in a better option over Will Grier. I'm not saying that, and let's be 100% honest. If Dak Prescott goes down for a prolonged period of time, if he's out for the season, we're not going to win too many games. We're not going to really compete for a Super Bowl. Let's just be honest with that. So if Dak, I think that's a possibility too. They're waiting for Ezekiel Elliott. So he said, I've got the Sunday ticket paid in advance. I shouldn't have to miss any games. Let's go. Yeah, I love that energy, my boy. But that is a good possibility. But I actually think they're going to wait until after preseason starts. I think they're going to wait till after preseason starts because I think they're going to give the young guys a fair shake. I think they're going to give them opportunities to prove themselves on this roster first before they bring in Ezekiel Elliott or another power back. But I do think that a running back is in play down the line. But I just think heading into Oxnard, I think that they'll get a kicker and then they'll get a backup, third string running quarterback. Just based off of the fact, that you have a little bit more value in the quarterback room right now. Hey, good morning, Mickey. How are you? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store. I hope you're well rested. I hope you've been slapping up them Eagles fans. And by the way, I was giving the updates to the raffle, before you came in here. And right now, you currently have, let me see, where were you at? You currently have 7 entries for the Dallas Cowboy jersey ticket raffle. I keep saying jersey. Y'all gotta bear with me. And then she said, "Let me get a tequila sunshine. Gotta take it easy in the liquor store this morning." Man, listen, you gonna take it easy. I might well give you some communion wine. It's Sunday. Landlord want to drop the link. Don't even worry about it, landlord. Don't even worry about it, man. I'm finna send you the link right now. I'm finna put it in your Facebook. We're finna bring the one and only landlord from Alabama into the liquor store with us, man. So, landlord, I'm sliding you in here, man. Hold on. Booyah. Landlord, the link is in your Facebook. It's on your Facebook, man. All right, Mickey done sent. All right, so they got you 8 entries. So salute to you. So Mickey, you got 8. Dwayne Brown got 8. So y'all are tied right now. So salute to y'all, and I appreciate y'all for all the love and support that you've been showing. He said, give him 5. So landlord, it will be in here with us in about 5 minutes. My brother landlord will be in here with us in about 5 minutes. So you know we're gonna have a good ass show, man. So yeah, so when it comes down to this roster spot, you know what I'm saying? I think the Dallas Cowboys should, be thinking about a third string quarterback, just given what we seen happen last year with the San Francisco 49ers. They went from the 49ers lost Jimmy Garoppolo right earlier in the season. Well, they really had multiple injuries. Like they lost Trey Lance. Right. First they lost Trey Lance. Jimmy Garoppolo came back and started. They lost him. They had Brock Purdy. They lost him. They had Josh Johnson. They lost him. So the San Francisco 49ers are actually a template for what could actually happen to you, right? If you don't have a lot of quality depth. Yeah, Trey Lance, Jimmy, Brock. Then they lost Johnson. So they lost 4 quarterbacks. So, I'm not saying that is the norm, but you also want to prepare for any scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need at least my third quarterback needs to at least be serviceable. He needs to at least be serviceable. So, I'm not really sure the Dallas Cowboys can go out there and win a game with Will Grier. Right? Because as critical as I was about Cooper Rush, I definitely don't think, Will Grier would have had similar, success at all. Yeah, I had to big up my grandson real quick. Hold on. I think my boy has slid into the chat. No, he ain't slid in here just yet. I'm waiting for landlord right now. Okay, that's better. Oh, y'all crucial, man. He said killing for the third string. Oh my God. Man, that is crazy. But he definitely man, yeah, listen, Kellen Moore, and really, Kellen Moore reminds me of Will Grier, or I could say Will Grier remind me of Kellen Moore, because they both had pretty good college careers, left-handed quarterbacks. If I'm not mistaken, Will Grier left-handed, right? Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Matter of fact, y'all have further solidified why I want a different third string quarterback than Will Grier, because he does remind me a little bit of Kellen Moore, and Kellen Moore was not good as a backup quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I think Greer is more athletic, but he's so limited as a passer though, man. Like he was out there throwing ducks in preseason, man. So you can make the argument that they could implement more, RPOs or more quarterback keepers for Will Greer to mitigate, some of the errant throws, right, at a higher clip than they could for Cooper Rush. But at the same time, I don't really want a quarterback that could not beat Cooper Rush out. A quarterback that could not beat Cooper Rush out. I don't really want them on my team right now. I need my third string quarterback to be pushing Cooper Rush to be a better backup. JC, what's good with you, man? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store, my guy. All right, hey, I appreciate the love, Michael Archer. They plan on cutting him. They might, and that'd be the perfect opportunity to bring in, a better option, right? Because don't get me wrong, like I wanted the Dallas Cowboys, when they signed Tyron Johnson, I wanted them to take the opportunity to sign that quarterback from Virginia too, because he's been on the NFL roster. He won an NFL game. He's an RPO quarterback. He's more athletic than Will Greer. You know what I'm saying? He plays like a great value Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? He plays like he plays like a great value Dak Prescott. So, I always want a quarterback on my roster that resembles Dak Prescott in the way that they play. If you, and I used this analogy before. If you order Dak Prescott, but you ordered him off Wish, right? That's what the backup quarterback should look like. You know what I'm saying? They should come, look like an off-brand ass Dak Prescott. They should be able to operate in RPO. They should be able to operate outside of the pocket. They should be able to run and get first downs. They may not be as accurate as Dak Prescott because there's not going to be a lot of quarterbacks that are, right, in terms of completion percentage, passer rating. Like he has good bars with that. But you should be able to run 80 to 90% of your offense, with your backup quarterback. And we were not really able to do that, when Dak Prescott got injured last year. We saw that. So with a limited amount of time, right, because the Dallas Cowboys have to get up to 90 people, before training camp start. We already know that one roster spot should be filled by a kicker because you don't have a veteran kicker on the team right now. And then in my opinion, the next roster spot should be filled by adequate, quarterback. Because like we said, we already saw, what happened with the 49ers, how, and like you said, that's not really the norm. But hell, we're 2 years removed from that happening to us. Right? How many quarterbacks played for us in 2020? Because Dak Prescott got hurt. Andy Dalton got hurt. We had to end up playing, Ben DiNucci after that. Ben DiNucci wasn't good enough. So we had to go and play Gilbert. We had to go 4 quarterback deep, just a couple years ago. We had to go 4 quarterbacks deep just a couple years ago. So, having a viable option as your third string quarterback is not, a wild proposition. He said 17. Man. Like for real. Hey, don't even trip about it, man. Yeah, we were pulling guys off the street to play quarterback for us, man. Hey, man, King Nefarious is in the building, man. Hold on. Let me get my brother in here, man. What's up with your landlord? King Nefarious is in the building, man. Hold on. Let me get my brother in here, man. What's up with your landlord?
What's happening? I don't hear nothing right now. Might be my side.
Probably your side, because
Okay, I'm good. What's going on with y'all?
Man, I'm cooling, man. Hey, I didn't think you would be willing to come on, man. I usually let you do your regular show, at about 11, so I didn't want to bother you.
Yeah, you jumped on. I was just planning my show. I said, man, I ain't gonna do it yet. I just jump in on my brother's show. What's going on?
Man, that's love right there, man. I
You gonna be
appreciate
open?
that.
You gonna be open in an hour? You can jump on that bit with me.
I mean, I'm always open, man. I'm always
All
open.
right, so I
I don't.
plug your channel now.
My boy.
I plug in now.
Hey, that's
Ain't no need for us to going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I join the party instead of crash the party. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. Hey, as long as you bring the trap in here with you, man. It's Sunday, but
You
we gotta get
already
a little
know.
nefarious in this mug, my boy.
Yeah, I just plug my channel, so let's see if I can get my people to join in. You know what I'm saying? But how y'all
Hey,
doing today over here in the liquor store?
we doing good. And everybody in the liquor store, man, please go over to the trap, hit that like button, hit that share button for my brother, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we need to get some folks in
Hey,
there with my
Ed
boy, man.
Iron Man, DC for Life, Double R in the building. What's happening with y'all? And
Hey, salute.
yeah, man. So what was the topic of conversation, man? Let's get in here.
Well,
Let's get into it.
Well, the days are getting real close for a lot of key things, man. But one thing that stood out to me, we got 88 people, we need 90, and we need it by July. We need it. We need it in like a month. So
Yeah.
there's going to be two guaranteed transactions by the Dallas Cowboys within the next month's time. So we were in consensus saying that the Dallas Cowboys needed a kicker. Right, like it doesn't matter who it is. It'd be Robbie Gold, suck up anybody that kicks a high percentage in the playoffs. And then the next person I said would need to be a third quarterback. So, what are your thoughts? And then I'll give you my thoughts on why I think it should be a quarterback.
Yeah, they giving us an extra roster spot these days for a quarterback too, right?
Yeah, it's an extra game day slot, so you can have two active quarterbacks. And then instead of having your emergency quarterback be like a wide receiver or a running back, they're going to allow you to have an actual third string quarterback you can play if both of those guys get hurt.
But it won't count towards the roster spot though.
It won't count towards the roster spot.
Okay. So you was asking which positions we should have extra.
No, I'm asking you because because we got 88 spots. We got 88 spots right now. We need 90 to go into training camp, so they're gonna have to sign two people. What are the positions that you say we should bring in? Like what positions should we grab before we go into
She said, of course, we need a kicker. We need as many kickers as we can. We need to go get anybody with a Dallas jersey with two legs. That's what we need as a kicker. But besides kicker, let me see. What position will be thin at? Might want to bring in another running back.
You know what? Somebody else.
Maybe another running back, a kicker. What is just two left?
It is two because
it's just two.
There's two roster spots.
Yeah. Until they break it down to the 53, right?
Yeah. Which is a new wrinkle this year.
Yeah, I might go running back and kicker. Real talk. Shout out to Dwayne Brown with the $10 super sticker. Hey y'all know I try to let the support go naturally, but we are having some big things coming up. You know what I'm saying? We coming to Dallas. I'm coming to Dallas. What that is in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's gonna be July the 14th.
I'm flying out to Dallas in 3 weeks. Trying to get y'all some quality content. So, I ain't asking y'all, I ain't doing no GoFundMe's. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking for help. I don't need y'all to sponsor me. But, a little assist, a little oop would be great. But not only that we're doing that, then a couple of months, in a month.
Yeah, like a couple weeks after that.
Yeah, I'm trying to go out there to Cali for y'all in training camp. So any help or support, man, it'll be greatly appreciated. We trying to do big things over here at Landlord Sports and ATM, man. So y'all know we do it for the people, and we appreciate all the love and support we get from y'all.
Indeed, and salute to Dwayne Brown, salute to Desmond Ironman. Thank y'all for tapping in, showing love to the channel. And Double R, you ain't gonna let it go about these cheerleaders. Dog be on
cheerleaders back.
And listen, the only reason I say, because you made a very good point about running back, because we know. They're going to be running the ball a lot. That's Colin Carter, Brian Schottenheimer. That's what Mike McCarthy wants to do.
Yeah.
And we really got question marks at running back too. The reason I said quarterback is really because of of the new rule change, because you can actually put yourself in position to have a quality backup a backup quarterback. Because I'm not sold on Will Greer. If Will Greer plays games, I don't think we can win them. Like just flat out. So
I don't think Will Greer that bad.
Man,
I
dog,
don't think he that bad.
man, hell no.
He ended up getting hurt during count.
He
Because at
did.
first, you remember he was finna be over Cooper Rush.
Man, he played like ass in preseason.
I mean, it's
Cooper
Rush didn't do too good in preseason either.
He didn't, but at least
remember that. That's what I'm telling you. Like, it was just, preseason gonna be the most vanilla plays ever. Ain't nobody trying to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna put that. I don't think Will Greer as bad as you think. I ain't acting like he a Pro Bowler either. But I'm just saying, I don't think he as bad as you think.
That man was out.
He was gonna be quarterback too. Real talk.
We all thought he was. Remember that we hyped this man up before the season started. Like, yeah, he athletic, man. He got this track record in college. Like, I was on the Will Greer train, and that's why I'm looking at this man like this.
That's why you jumping ship.
I'm looking at this man from underneath my brim. Like, boy, you done
you done cut your draw with your boy.
And then peep this too though. I know that it's not the norm for teams to have that many, quarterback injuries, but we just saw it last year with the 49ers, right? They lost Trey Lance, then they turned around, had Jimmy Garoppolo, they lost him. Hey, shout out to Dwayne Brown for the $10 donation. They got you another entry for the Dallas Cowboy game tickets. So that actually puts you at 9 right now. So my brother, you got 9 entries. Salute to you, and thank you for your love and support.
That's Trill supporting both sides, man. We appreciate y'all.
Indeed. And also, man, but listen, they lost Trey. They lost Jimmy G. They had that boy Purdy in there. They lost him. They had to put Josh Johnson in there. They lost him. So they went down 4 quarterbacks. And then, like I pointed out, we went through the same thing 2 years ago.
Mr. Rodney Smith said he liked and shared to 17 groups and 75 Dallas Cowboy friends. Man, that's some real MVP GOAT level stuff, man. We appreciate you, sir.
Man, that's super love right there, man. Salute to you. Salute to y'all, man.
Absolutely.
And then you got to think about what happened to us. We had Dak Prescott in 2020. He got hurt. Andy Dalton was in that mug. He got hurt. What was that boy? Gucci the Nucci went out there. He was not good.
You talking about with 2020?
2020. Then we turned around. We were out there playing an arena league quarterback. And
so I got an Eagle homeboy. Do you know he still called me and bragged on that win?
Against Ben DiNucci?
Yes, he still called me and said, "Yeah, we got y'all." I'm like, really, bro? Like, you really go brag on that win? Okay, all right. They have no shame over there in Philly. Them boys have no shame at all. But yeah, man, I don't know. I think the quarterback position has got way more important. The backup quarterback position, especially when you add these couple more games.
Exactly.
You adding more games. That's even more time for you to be, in danger of losing your QB. So yeah. I might be trying to get me a couple more quarterbacks, low.
Man, think about it. Like, I know Dak, is not like injury prone, but he's missed at least one game the last 3 years. He only played 5 games in 2020. He missed a game in 2021. He missed 5 games last year. So he's missed 17 games over the last 3 years. So he misses games with enough regularity at this point. For you to be concerned about your backup quarterback play. And let's be honest about Cooper Rush, right? Love that he was able to help us, in whatever manner he was able to help us. But that man completed under 60% of his passes. He had a higher turnover-worthy play percentage than Dak Prescott did, and Dak Prescott led the league in interceptions. So, like he had, remember, y'all was on me talking about him on those almost interceptions. That man had like 3 or 4 interceptions called back by penalty. You remember those? You remember them too. He had like 2 alone in the Washington game.
Yeah. So I mean, and we had people up here fighting and standing on the podium for Cooper Rush, but I think I look at Cooper Rush as somebody who can survive. We can survive with Cooper. You know what I'm saying? We showed that last year. But the reason why it looked so good is because we basically went back to complementary football. That's all we did. We ran the ball and protected the offense with the defense. You know what I'm saying? Like we knew the defense was superior. We knew that the offense was limited. So we just ran the ball more and kept our defense fresh. And that's how we won a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts on top of facts, my boy. Because
Yeah.
you know, that's the thing. Like we had a formula to win games, but you know, that was dependent on a lot of things. Like your defense was scoring touchdowns, man. You had to have your run game had to be on point. You couldn't throw the ball over a certain number of times to still win. Like that's nerve wracking.
Yeah.
You know, and this is
we seen the formula in Minnesota. Like that was the best we was gonna see. After we beat Minnesota to that degree, I just knew we knew it. I thought we figured it out. I really did. I was like, yes, they finally see how we should play. And then we went right back to doing crazy stuff the next week. So that inconsistency is what hindered us from succeeding in the playoffs, I feel like,
man. It was, but you know, at the same time, no, you know, I knew the Quincy came was coming in hot. That came back and after the Kim. No,
Quincy stretch and then hate on that.
Like, whoa, it's 10:56. God, dog, drink your coffee first, man. I ain't seen you lift up one cup of coffee. We are here.
That boy ain't did nothing yet. Before he rolled out the bed, he said he hate Dak. That boy,
the Quincy, my boy, though, man. You know we gonna give him a hard time when he slide in the bed.
You know I gotta troll him now.
Yeah, we gonna give my boy a hard time, but you know we glad you showed up anyway. But no, you gotta be understanding though, man. Hennythemoor went and gave an interview, said he did not want to run the ball. Y'all thought that shit was cute. Y'all thought it was cute when he said it. Like, no, he meant that. The moment Dak Prescott came back, his eyes started glowing.
He said he was fighting against an urge. So that right there let you know, like, he is not trying to play complimentary at all. But you got to think about it, man. When you play that way, you putting way too much stress on your defense. You being too risky. You putting too much pressure on your defense, and you wearing them out. You know what I'm saying? You need them to be strong at the end of the game. If you running them regularly all game, you know what I'm saying? That's not good for your team, man.
Yeah.
That's not good for your team.
At all, Jose. Hey, what's up with you, man? Thank you for tapping in and showing love, man. And no, listen, the Dallas Cowboys won, like you stated, because they were playing complimentary football. They were able, you know, to mitigate the risk of Cooper Rush throwing the ball. They were able to utilize play action. They were able to lean on their run game. And, of course, the defense was playing lights out. You know, they held the Bengals didn't even score 20 points, did they? I think we won that game 20-17. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, they shut down the Rams. You know, they completely shut down these other teams so we could win by 3 points.
Them boys was looking like doomsday for the first 4-5 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Them boys were looking like they weren't finna surrender 20 points. So, yeah, I'm with you.
Man, real talk.
But, yeah, that's what we need to focus on, man. Like, I ain't saying we got to lean all the way on the defense, but you do got to, you know what I'm saying, play to your strengths. And your defense is obviously one of your strengths. Well, Don't just run them boys regular.
I mean, listen, I agree with that wholeheartedly, right? You do have to play complimentary football, but you know it'll be a compliment to the defense if you can score some damn points. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and absolutely. I think you know if you have a better, you know, option at backup quarterback, you know, a guy where you do not have to change a majority of your offensive system to input them in, you know, you'll be better. Like I was telling them before you came in, man, I want my backup quarterback, you know, to be a great value Dak Prescott. If you order Dak Prescott off of Wish, you know, and he showed up to your door, you know, that's what my backup quarterback should look like. They need to be able to utilize RPO. They need to be able to play outside of the pocket. They need to be able to use play action, run for first downs. You need to have, you know, somewhat of an athlete. Now, granted, no quarterback you're gonna bring in is gonna be as accurate as Dak Prescott. They're not going to complete 68% of their passes or none of that stuff that Dak does. But they need to be able to play outside of structure to some degree in order for us to run the offense that we've been running.
Thanks. Yeah, you're right about that. like you said, you would like it to be a lesser degree of your quarterback or your main quarterback. Because think about this. We had to completely change our game plan with Cooper Rush today. That makes no sense at all. From Cooper Rush to Dak, that's two different quarterbacks. That's two different people. You know what I'm saying? They're not, it's nothing they do
At
similar.
all.
So that right there says a lot. That's very alarming. Look, you will be able to say Will Greer be a little closer to Dak than Cooper Rush. Cause think about it, Will Greer a little more mobile, but he a little more freelance too. So he's much more of that than Cooper Rush is. So them are two totally different people, bro. Two totally different people.
Indeed, man. Because
That landlord with the nefarious notifications. What you talking about? I don't know. What I do?
yeah, what?
Shout out to D Bird, man. He said Kellen Moore was calling plays to get him a head coaching job. Damn the defense. Mike gonna call plays to win the game. Period. Absolutely, man. That's the difference from a mature OC and a young up and coming hot shot OC. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hell, we would have won the damn Jacksonville game if he just ran the ball.
Absolutely.
So yes, you definitely, would have had more wins. Like we were up by 14 points against Green Bay.
Oh, I am going live in 30 minutes, King G. I just came in and bombarded my homeboy HTM show.
Hey, they were friends too. They were family too. The door is always open in the liquor store. I be telling this man he got his own brand of vodka back here, keys to the establishment. So yeah.
And he got a couple keys in the trap. So we already good with it. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Don't kick in the door, Fizz. But yeah, man. I think this year Mike McCarthy gonna be way smarter. Just him focusing on winning, like he been saying since day one. Since Mike McCarthy been our coach, he been talking about winning football games. He don't talk about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So once he get in and implement the game the way he want to play B Bird, it's gonna be lit. He know exactly how we should be winning. When it's time to be smart, he's gonna be smart instead of being cute. You know what I'm saying? Kellen Moore wanted to be cute. Watch this, y'all. Look, ma, no hands. That's Kellen Moore. That's Kellen Moore to me. That's how I view him as a play caller. But he do have things that he did well. That's the frustrating part about it. He did have stuff that he did pretty well.
Yeah, he did have some things that he did decently. Like I
now, Quincy, this is when we get mad at you. Stuff like this. Pull his comment up. I want people to see this because we need to make an example out of people like this. Okay, I can't wait till y'all have to eat y'all words on Dak, bro.
So why do you want? So why would you want?
You are rooting against your own team.
So why would you? Yeah, that's my question. Why do you want him to fail?
That's sad, bro. And you supposed to be a Cowboy fan though.
Dun dun dun.
I don't get that. Somebody help me. Okay, because some people be acting like I be trying to, do people wrong in this regard. Somebody help me out. How is that real fandom right though?
Man, listen.
Somebody help me out. Please explain to me how you call that being a real fan when you literally praying on your quarterback downfall. How? The Quincy, hey. All right, man. I know you be trolling a lot of times, but that's too much for me, bro.
Yo, Jameson Taylor, what's up with you, man? I see. Desmond Iman said F the Chargers. Hey, listen. Listen, Dak Prescott has never had a losing season. He's never had poor numbers. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, he's never had a season where he's started at least 16 games where he didn't have at least 28 touchdowns in total. So, I don't really understand, how he could fail. He hasn't failed this far.
Shout out to you guys, the poor. She said, God will have to come down from heaven and look me in my eye and tell me for me to believe the Cowboys are the Quincy team.
Yeah, dog.
But you can't be rooting against your team like that, man. Do we gotta do a fandom 101 class, bro? That's the first thing you shouldn't do. In order for you to root for a team, you have to root for the team, not against the team. This is common sense, sir. That could have been your op. If he on the Cowboys, bro, you got to be like, well, I hope we win despite him or something. If you rooting against your quarterback, bro, you can't be a fan. I just don't see how it works.
Yeah, listen, I didn't think Cooper Rush could do shit, but I never went out here and said, man, I hope this man go out here and throw interceptions and so people can see.
Bro, look, don't nobody in this chat box agree with how the front office operate, but we still support the team. You see what I'm saying? We all know that they doing some malpractice in this front office, but we all say, hey, we still support the Cowboys. So we still rooting for them by default.
DeQuincy,
he is up there praying that this man don't do it.
And let me ask you, how is his biggest accomplishment beating the Eagles when he's won playoff games? He beat Russell Wilson and the Seahawks, right? And then he turned around and beat Tom Brady for the first time in franchise history and helped us win our first road game in 30 years. I don't know. That sounds like bigger accomplishments than beating the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good though. You can feel however you want to feel, but we gonna rock with the boy. Like, he's our quarterback. We rocking with him.
So if you rooting against that, bro, you need to go sit this one out. Go sit out from being a Cowboy fan until Dak is out. That's what I suggest you to do. I suggest you to don't even watch football until Dak get out of from being a quarterback. That's what you should do.
What's up, Edda? I see you. Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the channel.
That's just crazy to me, man.
So that is a good question because David Ivan said, when he,
just like say for instance, Dak win the Super Bowl, are you gonna cheer? Like, what you gonna do? What will he do here? When Dak win the Super Bowl, what is he gonna do? He gonna cheer? He gonna be the one in there mad. He gonna be mad that he won the Super Bowl. This is craziness, man. I don't get these guys.
Hey, Cowboys fan 1972. I prefer that than what the hell he said. The Cowboys fan 1972 don't rock with Dak like that either, but he said he still prayed that they win.
Yeah. You ain't gotta support Dak to the fullest, but for you to be praying on his downfall, like, that's different. That's a different level of craziness right there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty. Listen,
when Dak scored a touchdown to Quincy, do you cheer? I need an answer. I really want to know this,
man.
Because you just wished on this man downfall.
Hey, good peep this. There's players at other positions we weren't high on. I never once said that I want them to fail. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, when we had Jeff Heath, everybody knew Jeff Heath was not that good, right? But nobody went out there and said, man, I hope that they tear Jeff Heath ass up today. they never said that.
Man, I was so happy when Jeff Heath was catching them lucky interceptions.
Mm-hmm. You can tell me we weren't related at that point. Like,
that boy Jeff Heath used to be in the right place at the right time all the time for some reason. And he'll just they'll throw the ball right to him. And I used to cheer. And we all knew that Jeff Heath wasn't good. But that's the difference. Anybody I feel low on, bro, regarding this whole football team, if I feel low on them, I pray they prove me wrong. Mm-hmm. I would be the first person walk up here and say, hey, them boys showed me. They shut me up. I'll be happy. You know what I'm saying? This boy up here talking about, I can't wait till y'all eat y'all words. That's the words of a hater right there. I just want you to know that, bro. You're a real live hater. What did Dak do to you? Did he take your girlfriend, man? That's what it was. Dak beat DeQuincy out at quarterback in high school or something. He turned DeQuincy to a super villain. That's what it is.
That's his origin story.
Dak beat him out in football practice and became the quarterback. DeQuincy been hating this man ever since. I see what it is now, man.
It's all good. We ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I can't operate like that. You know, if you can live with yourself like that, that's different. I don't know what to tell you.
Shout out to Miss Elder Lockhart in the bed. It's too easy. Said nope. He said, damn, he scored again. He said, I smell a wee woo fan. He said, dang, Dak scored again. Good job, O-line. Good job, CD. Like, he chill for the other people. That boy crazy, man.
Man. Hey, DeQuincy, we just gonna pray for you, man. You know, we pray whatever is in your heart get removed. And it's Sunday, so it's time for a miracle. You know, whatever is in your heart that makes you feel like Dak Prescott is not that guy, despite him, you know, being one of the most winningest quarterbacks in your team's history. You know,
we're gonna go to my channel after this, and we're gonna put the church music on for you.
And
we gotta pray for you, sir.
And matter of fact, how much longer till your show kick off, man?
I got it at 11:30.
All right, cool. So we'll rock out for about another 10 minutes, give you time to prepare, and then we'll load back up.
Yeah. B Bird said, if you sound like an Eagle fan when you talk about the Cowboys, then you have to check yourself. Absolutely. It ain't nothing wrong with calling out our flaws or, you know, challenging what we might have going on. But at the same time, bro, you have to be careful for you to be wishing somebody go wrong. You know, like you want to be right that bad at the expense of the whole team.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't real fandom, man. I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that ain't real fandom right there.
Man, this is like us with Schoonmaker. We didn't want Schoonmaker on T. We still want him to go out there and catch like 10 touchdowns if he get on T.
That boy Schoonmaker come out here game 1 and have 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. I'm gonna be acting a fool, and I'm gonna say I'm sorry. He is him. I'm gonna come up here and be like, I'm so happy that he proved me wrong. I love it. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna be up here sad. Is you crazy? Anything happens good for the team is good for the team. For any player that's doing good is good for the team.
Man, real talk. Man, what's this fish? What's this fish on here, man? Eating guppies. I'm looking up here in my chat box. There's my Iman just sent some blue fish. He said, man, like, come on, Dak been great for us despite all the headaches the front office gives him. He still go out and put up the points. Yeah, like the man is one of the few quarterbacks who's averaged 30 points over the last 3 years, over a 3-year span. Like he's in that regard, he's out there with Kurt Warner and, you know, Tom Brady and them, man, for offenses averaging 30 points.
Shout out to Cowboys fan 95 with the $5 soup. He says, I appreciate the content. We appreciate the support too, sir. Thank you. But yeah, man, it's a difference, bro. It's a difference. We need people to really, really pay attention to how they talk about their own team. You do know you can be supportive, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all let all these mainstream people with these countdowns on us for how long it's been since we won the Super Bowl beat the fight out y'all. And I'm sad for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said, well, hold up, didn't McCarthy let them fail for 3 years just to call plays? No, he, like McCarthy, you know, went out there and he won despite of his offensive coordinator fighting him, you know, on their ideology. So, you know,
JC said send the link or something. Sound like
shit, I'm finna send it to him. I'm finna drop it into your Twitter.
Sound like send the link to me. Let me tap in, HTM.
Let me send this mug real quick for my boy, man.
You got your soup over there too.
Where it? Oh, shout out to Cowboys fan 95 for the love, man. I appreciate you, my guy.
Appreciate that, man. That's GOAT level.
I'm trying to drop this. I'm finna drop this link in there. JC, check your DMs on Twitter, man. I'm trying to drop it now. Hold on. Paste. We're good now. It's in there. So go ahead, hit on the link. We got a couple more minutes. Let's see. But yeah, man, like that shit crazy. But, you know, we really got sidetracked out for all day. We were up here talking about
some real
we were up here talking about actual player acquisition. Like it really stopped me from talking about the supplemental draft and stuff that's happening next month.
Yeah, I ain't too fond of that.
Shit.
What you think about
it? Really just depends on who's there. Now with the people that's currently there right now, because I think the only people I heard, being included are like two good wide receivers. Because there was the boy that played for Dion team, Jackson State, the 6'5" boy.
Yeah.
Him, then it was the other boy. So like only people I've heard so far are wide receivers. We don't need none of them. But it's going to really depend on who becomes available. If there's a young upstart quarterback that becomes eligible for this supplementary draft, I put a flyer in on him if he's mobile.
See, I just don't like the fact that you gotta actually sacrifice your real draft pick. You know what I'm saying? If that's right,
Yeah,
right?
the one for the following year. So
Yeah.
it really just depends on what you can give up for him. Some of these guys might have. Listen, some of these guys.
He said he don't see the link on Twitter.
It's on there. It said JC Cowboys Network. Hold on. Oh,
And sent the link to her out.
I didn't hit send. It's in there now. It's in there now. All I did was paste the mug. I'm tripping.
Stephen A. Smith finna come in here.
Man, he better not slide. There, JC.
All right, can you see me? Okay, what's good?
Yeah.
What is good? What is going on, my people? What's
Cool
going on?
boy? How you living?
Man, doing good. All right, man. Who's hating on Dak, guys?
You already know.
Man, I had to tap in real quick. What's going on, everybody? Man, doing good. It's so crazy that so many haters when it come down to Dak Prescott, but it's so hard to find a good quarterback in this league. Dak Prescott has what it takes. All you have to do is build around him. You got to build around him. And that's everybody. All these quarterbacks in the NFL, that's how you're going to have to do it. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to just keep building. We have the defense. We have the offense. Dak Prescott is what it is, y'all. That's what it is, man. Shout out to y'all, though. What's good?
Man, we live good, man.
It's all good, man. Cause like you said, I feel like this team ain't been betting on Dak. You know what I'm saying? They've been betting against Dak since day one.
Right.
So it's about time for them to actually bet. But this time, I said yesterday, I don't feel like we pushed all the chips in the middle of the table. I felt like we kept some back. We like, okay, we'll bet a little bit. We ain't bet 100%. We bet 65%.
Right.
You know
maybe 45.
Right.
Yeah, we really didn't give up a lot, even though I feel like we got back a lot. So maybe they just finesse people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just finesse them.
I'm trying to add my channel because this like the third time I've done this. So hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Let me see.
Take your time,
I know y'all got like 10 more minutes, but I missed y'all, man. You know, Cowboys. Hey, man, we getting close to football, guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. What is going on, man? JC Cowboys Network. If y'all don't know me, what's going on, y'all? All right, let me see. Man. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, they hated Romo out too, but I think it's to a higher degree. That'll be a good poll right there. Who got the most hate, Dak or Romo?
Let's see.
It's hard to say.
They hated both of them.
Hey, it says you paired now, my boy.
Okay, I'm good. Okay. It took me some time, man. It took me some time, man.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Yeah, but it's close though, man. I don't know because Romo got hated on, but he got hated out before there was really social media like that.
Yeah, I look at the Romo hate. The only reason, bro, I feel like Romo was nice, but I feel like Romo had too many polarizing moments. Dak ain't even had that.
Yeah,
like Romo had moments to where it was like, oh no, Romo, oh no, for real, that was real.
Romo had those moments where he was throwing interceptions at the worst time, and that can mess up your mental. You know what I'm saying? Dak Prescott, he rarely puts himself in position to have those type of situations. One thing about Dak Prescott, I don't know about you guys, but the first year when Dak Prescott played, when a lot of people were calling him Dink and Dak, that's the way I want Dak to play. Because if you can be able to let your playmakers make plays, keep the ball out of harm's way, that's how you can be able to run a juggernaut. And when it's time for us to be able to pick our shots, that's the Dak that I want to see, because that's when you can be efficient and go out there and do your job, because they've been preaching efficiency, guys. You know what I mean? So it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Wayne said Trap House Liquor Store Lounge.
Yeah.
AKA the Nefarious.
I know, right?
I
know. Hey, look, man, I missed y'all, man. You guys create some good content. Always tapping in with you guys. So it was a perfect time just to, running for 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Landlord.
Yeah. Really, man. I had to tap in with you the other day.
I appreciate you, man.
See, y'all talk about efficiency, though. Keep this real quick. So this is just time to throw. When Dak Prescott gets the ball out of his hand in a timely manner, when he's on one accord with his wide receivers, 8 touchdowns. This is just last year. 8 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, completed 77% of his passes, had a passer rating of 93.3. Right, so damn good, damn their production. Now when he had to hold on to the ball. Right, that could either be long developing routes, that could be nobody was open, he had to make a play out of structure, right? Things like that. 20 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, only completed 57.9% of his passes, a passer rating of 85.7, which is 12 whole points lower, right? So we're talking about efficiency, and Dak Prescott is going to be in line with him getting the ball out of his hand. But the beautiful thing about it is it within an offensive system like a West Coast offense is pretty much designed and predicated on that. You see a lot of 3-step drops, a lot of 5-step drops, the ball coming out.
Yep, that's the thing. Like being able to gain separation, having spatial awareness. It's the little things, man. It's the details. So if you can be able to do that just by those numbers, less than 2.5 seconds, the numbers are so much better. But the wide receivers that we had last year, those guys was not getting separation. Dak was holding the ball longer, and usually that's when you be able, turnovers happen. So seeing that, man, that means a lot, bro.
You think about this. I just seen a graphic. I got it on my show about the highest sack quarterbacks. So okay, how has Dak got the least? We had one of the worst pass blocking O lines, but Dak wasn't one of the most sacked quarterbacks. Then we had one of the worst wide receiving cores, and Dak still wasn't one of the most sacked quarterbacks. Dak still figured that equation out, man, and we still ended up leading the league in offense. See, I don't think y'all understand that. If you was a investor and you seen some business numbers looking good, when you want to invest more into that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I'm looking at the front office with the side eye. So what is y'all agenda for real? If y'all see Dak getting us to 12-5, leading us to 12-5 with a big time void at wide receiver and stopping the run and cornerback too, all of this stuff that was wrong with this team last year, we still managed to get to 12-5.
Yeah.
If I was a betting man, if I was an investor, I'd say put more into this team. Now we can see what we can get out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
Hey, it's so crazy, man, because that last take that you had like a couple of days ago when you was talking about the big three and you was talking about the current in the past, had the chat box was rocking because I'm one of the guys that I think about Amari Cooper, and it really hurt me a lot, losing a player like him, even though a lot of people say he wasn't stepping up in the most important times, but just having that type of player that can run routes. Now you have guys like Cooks, and they're going to have to respect it. CeeDee Lamb is a lot better. It's good because at that time, CeeDee Lamb was nowhere near close as what he is now. So that's why it was a good debate when it came down to the wide receiver.
The way I broke mine down, I say, okay, I feel like Cooper is a better player all around, but he wasn't used like that with us. CD had the better season than we ever seen Cooper have. So in my opinion, I'm taking CD.
So let me
know what I'm saying.
HTM.
If we seen CD play better than everybody else, I'm taking CD.
So let me ask you this, HTM.
Hold on. Let me get my other.
Yeah, gotcha.
CD, I take CD over Coop because I seen CD have a better year than I ever seen Coop have.
Right.
Okay. Number 2, you got Cooks versus CD. CD was a young player. I loved him, but he was still young. We've seen Brandon Cooks get 1,000 yards in his sleep. No matter where you drop him in, you can just spin the globe and just throw Brandon Cooks there, and he'll get 1,000 yards. So I'll take him over CD at that point because CD was a young player. So that's my 2 cases for CD being over Coop and Cooks being over CD, the young CD. So now the third one will be Gallup. Gallup is a question mark. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? That Gallup that was with Coop was better.
Yeah.
But this Gallup is a question. That's the only thing I'm being a little standout.
Well, let me say this then, because I'm still taking the one for 2021. We're talking about the entire wide receiving core. Oh yeah, we've talked about because you can't just talk about the ones you want to talk about. You can't just talk about the ones you want to talk about.
We were talking about the big we can add them all.
That entire 2021 wide receiving roster was with monsters, man. Like listen, because you had Amari Cooper, right? And even though he did not end up being your leading receiver because he had the little COVID thing where he had to miss some games, he was still your leader in touchdown receptions. He still was one of the best route runners in the league, and I could accept that. Amari Cooper route running, is perfect. And I know one of the things that you brought up was how they were used. I'm just looking at the talent overall. You know what I'm saying? Because
I mean, that's two different categories.
Not in my opinion, because I just look at the wide receiving core. I'm just looking at the talent that was in the room.
I mean, who cares about the talent if he didn't?
You asked what the better wide receiving core was.
I'm saying who you gonna take.
It
ain't matter who better.
It do matter. Because listen,
look, the analogy I use, bro, it was just like I said, a charger with a governor. It don't matter how fast it go if the governor gonna hold it back. We ain't talking about the talent.
I thought that was a conversation. Because listen, Kellen Moore is not a reflection of my wide receiving talent. He's just the guy that's in the way. I'm just talking about the wide receiver.
That's the perfect thing that is too easy to say. Who's calling plays? Because that's gonna be what
I'm calling plays. All right, I'm calling plays. I'm the captain now. So listen, I'm taking Amari Cooper. I'm taking CD Lamb. Right. I'm taking whatever I can get from Michael Gallup. I'm taking Cedric Wilson. I'm taking Malik Turner. I'm taking all those guys. Because listen, I can go 5 deep, and then Noah Brown as a 5th or 6th wide receiver was eating.
Yeah. Look, that's dangerous right there, man.
That's the easy way to go. But wait till you see this receiving core. And then look, something else I ain't going in. We can't count this because it's unfair. This would make it unfair.
What?
Dak is a much better quarterback than he was then.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Dak or Michael Gallup. Or listen, I'm not talking about anything else but the talent.
All the receivers running routes with no quarterback.
You asked me who was the better, collection of talent.
Yeah, man.
Basically, look, I think y'all missed the question. I said, who would you take now? So I'm saying we'll basically.
Are we using the 2023 version of all these players? Is my question.
Man, have Mike McCarthy running that offense, and then I'm taking Amari and those boys.
So it's also going to depend on which version am I getting.
It's the play style and everything.
Let me ask you: are we getting the 2023 version of CD Lamb? It's the 2023 version of CD Lamb. We just talking about.
We kind of that's like a little. It's a little selective. We gotta go past.
It's a little iffy because like one thing I said. The one that you already seen gonna have the advantage, of course. You seen now. That's why I'm basically what the whole origin of the question was. I was making the case to say that this wide receiving core ain't far off of that one, even if you don't like it. That's all I'm saying. Like as much as you like that wide receiving core, this new one is gonna be like real close in my opinion, even if you don't think they tough. That was my whole argument.
Hey, Amari Cooper, that's your boy, ain't it? That's your man.
I love
my boy.
Think about it. Another thing, we was looking for Coop. We had Coop on the back of a milk car in some games. Like, where's Coop? Where is he? We was looking for.
That's why I say that I will feel better about.
CD was.
That's why I say
all big games. CD was cooking. So that's all I'm
saying.
Look,
that's why I'm saying if Mike McCarthy was running the offense, and if you had Amari Cooper, CD Lamb, Michael Gallup, if he was healthy, I feel good about that. But I think that Brandon Cooks, a better CD Lamb, and hopefully Michael Gallup, we can still be strong, as well as having all the rest of those guys, the tight ends. They're talking about the 12 personnel, so it's gonna be some nice stuff, man. So look, either way you want to slice.
Nice because look, we seen CD do this with nobody.
Yeah,
this is what I want y'all look, because this will look. People, I think people forget what the question mark was at the beginning of the year. Damn, my show about to start.
Yeah, it's all good. I just wanted to tap in just to say what's up real quick. I gotta make a move, man. Missed you guys, so I already know what it is. I heard y'all gotta do y'all thing. So hey,
we'll continue this conversation on the
hey, future shows. Hey, we getting in the lounge, the trap, the liquor store, man. You already know. You gotta start off in the trap, then you work your way to the liquor store, and then at nighttime we go to the lounge. So we got chop it up, y'all.
Bet that. Let's get it. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and abruptly end the stream so we can pop back up in the trap. So I appreciate y'all for everything, man. And I'll see y'all soon in the chat box.
Y'all spin the block, man. Let's
much love. All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, Michael boy.
All right.